Hi everyone, Nuala McCann here, and this is a quick little video on how to find some words to use when you're doing EFT on your own. Now, EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. So there are a variety of techniques that practitioners use to help clients to get out of the emotional pain of where they are. But when you're using it on your own, keep it really simple. Just keep it really simple. If you've watched the videos that I created in the group in the Wellness Lounge, and I will be sharing them in this group in the Tapping Lounge for you to follow along, and you will get relief. If you can't think of what to say, that's actually a really good thing to do, is just do a borrowing benefits video. So you don't have to think of what to say, you just say, I have this pain in my shoulder. Okay, I'll give it a number. Well, how painful is it between 0 and 10? It's a 6. Okay, so write it down. Pain in my shoulder, it's a 6. Okay, and then you just tap along to the video. And if the video is about stress, if it's about fear or anger, if it's about money issues, it doesn't matter. Just tap along anyway and watch what happens to the pain in your shoulder. It's just totally amazing. So if you're stuck for words, that's a really good thing to do. But the really basic way that I teach people, and if you watch the videos, you'll see me do it, is to just create a setup statement for yourself. So just say, for argument's sake, it was a pain in my shoulder that I had that I wanted to tap for. So there are 3 things that you need to do. What is it you're working on? I have a pain in my shoulder. Is it an emotion? I'm feeling really angry. That's what either one of those I'm working on, okay? Whatever the emotion is, whatever the pain is and where it is. And then the second part is to rate the pain. So 0 to 10, the pain. 0 is I have no pain, 10 is it's excruciating pain, I can't stand it. If it was an emotion, 0 again to 10. If it was anger, I'm not angry at all, I'm totally fine. 10 is like I'm rage, I've just full on rage about this, I'm really, really angry, over the top angry. I've often had people say I'm a 20. So rate your pain or rate your emotion and write it down. So we know already that the pain is in my shoulder, but where are you holding if it was an emotion, where are you holding that? So if it's anger, you may feel it in your face, you may feel it in your chest or in your gut. Write that down. So now you've got what you're working on, a pain or an emotion, where it is in your body, or you've gave it a rating between 0 and 10, and you've said where it is in your body. You just write that down, and that's your setup statement. Your setup statement is what you'll be working on. And tapping is not it's to get you to, this gets you to focus in on it's not a distraction technique, okay? By no means whatsoever, because think about it, you're actually tuned in to what it is. I'm tuned into this pain in my shoulder. I'm saying it's there, it's sore, and I accept myself anyway. Because when you can accept yourself with the pain or with the anger, whatever emotion it is, you can just acknowledge that, and even just acknowledging it is you've started to let go already. But when you add the tapping, it just releases it. So the setup statement, and you can watch me do it in the videos, I want to keep this as short as possible, but you do this 3 times. So what you do is, so here's the words. You've written them down. So you start off, even though I have this pain in my shoulder, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain in my shoulder, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain in my shoulder, I deeply and completely accept myself. And then you go around the points, this pain in my shoulder, 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 this pain in my shoulder. Collarbone, see this 2 little knobbly bits here, you can get your fist even. This pain in my shoulder, or you can do this. And under the arm, this pain in my shoulder. Congratulations, you just did 1 round of EFT. And then what you do is you tune back into the pain in your shoulder. You say, okay, God, it's a 4 now, or it's a 3. Maybe it's only a 5 from 6, whatever, doesn't matter. And you literally keep repeating that until you're down to 0. One more thing I would say to get really even better results. So that's a really simplified version. So you do it again, you go, even though I have this pain in my shoulder, I deeply and completely accept myself. Maybe it's moved up into your neck. Okay, so even though I have this pain in my neck, I wonder who that is. I'm joking, I'm not really. I deeply and completely accept myself, and you do that 3 times. So, and you go around this pain in my neck. So if it's moved, pain tends to do that. Watch the video where I did that with Karen for the pain in her lower back, and you'll see what I mean. So one way to get even better results is to describe the pain. So if it was a pain in my shoulder, I could say, the pain in my shoulder, it's tense, it's a burning pain, or it's a shooting pain, or it's a stiff pain. Describe the pain. So instead of saying, even though I have this pain in my shoulder, even though I have this burning pain in my shoulder, or even though, if you're doing a headache, even though I have this thumping headache right behind my eyes, I deeply and completely accept myself. So adding a description to the pain will help even more. So what would that look like again? Even though I have this burning pain in my shoulder, I deeply and completely accept myself. And you do that 3 times. This burning pain in my shoulder, this burning pain. Okay? That's a really good way. So if it's the emotion, you basically go around this anger when I think about, you can go around, you can say, even though I feel this anger in my chest, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel this anger in my chest, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel this anger in my chest, I deeply and completely accept myself. This anger in my chest, 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 this anger in my chest. Now I did that really quickly, so you can slow down if you like. But what I would do there is, as well, I would say, what am I angry at? So maybe it's that phone call you got from the friend who annoyed you. So Mary, even though I'm so angry at the way Mary spoke to me today on the phone, and I can feel it in my chest, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm so angry at how Mary spoke to me today on the phone, and I can feel it in my chest. Even though I'm so angry at the way Mary spoke to me today on the phone, and I can feel it in my chest, I deeply and completely accept myself. I'm so angry at the way Mary spoke to me on the phone, and I can feel it in my chest. I'm so angry at the way Mary spoke to me. I can feel it in my chest. And you can switch it up. I'm so angry. I'm so angry the way she spoke to me, and I can feel it in my chest. I'm angry at the way Mary spoke to me on the phone today, and I can feel it in my chest. I'm so angry at the way Mary spoke to me today, and I can feel it in my chest. And then you tune into your chest, or if it was you're working on the emotion, whatever it was, wherever you're holding it, or tune into the pain. See, has it gone down, up, stayed the same? And you just keep on repeating those words to yourself, and watch that emotion go. Really watch it go, because it can't not. It's one of those things where you can't even explain it. It's just brilliant. So I would recommend keeping it really simple. And I hope this video helped. If you have any questions on it, please ask. And also, I'll be doing it in the group. We'll start a tap and circle in this group for the few weeks that are left of the lockdown as we're coming out. We'll do that, but keep it really simple for yourself. And remember, just keep tapping. You cannot do this wrong. You can't do it wrong. Just keep it simple and keep it to something that happened a few days or a couple of weeks ago. Try not to go back into the past where something big happened. Get someone to work with you on that, because it is so much better, I promise you, and so much easier. Because like I said in the beginning, there's so many techniques that we can use to let something like that go really gently. So let me know anyway how this video was for you. If I explained it well enough, I hope I did. And I will see you all in the group soon.